What's going on, House Infinity crew? I'm your host, Pharynx, bringing you week 1 of the leftover show for the IDL. This is the series where we break down Pokemon that were not drafted in the IDL and we break them down and see what we could do with them. And I can't believe week 1 is upon us, and I'm so excited to keep on making these videos for you guys. And let's just hop into the week 1 Pokemon. A Pokemon I'm surprised that didn't get drafted is Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir is definitely a very threatening mon in this competitive league format. And overall, in other leagues such as the GBA and similar leagues to the IDL and GBA, it's picked up tons of kills and make it a very threatening Pokemon. Mega Pinsir overall, let's just look at its stats. 65 on the hit points, it could be better. 155 on the attack is definitely very threatening as a Pokemon. 120 on the defense, also allow it to take a hit or two. 65 on the special attack is no worry, as you're going to be running a physical variant most of the time, but obviously this does allow it to be, walls are going to expect that it's always going to be physical. 90 on the special defense allows it to take maybe a hit if too lucky, and 105 on the speed allows it to outspeed mons or slower than it unless running a choice scarf. So it also gains the air raid ability, which makes all normal type moves become flying types, which allows it to get priority stabs such as quick attack. So Mega Pinsir is one of the most threatening Pokemon in this format. Priority boosted stab and an insane attack stat make it very hard to stop. So with Mega Pinsir, there are obviously, with our points on screen, it's a hard hitting mon. 155 attack with that priority stab with quick attack, definitely gonna be threatening. Probably gonna pick up some kills, so that 105 speed, it's necessary, but that quick attack is gonna definitely do some work. Also, Swords Dance allows it to go +2. You also get stab on return / facade, as those are normal type moves, so they become flying types. Close combat is now a thing. Earthquake, knockoff, that works too. Pinsir is also a bug flying type, as I stated or didn't state, and that's a decent typing all around. It does have a 4x weakness to ice, alongside, you wouldn't really want to have a Garchomp alongside your team, as that would be 2 4x weaknesses to ice and would make your team very weak to ice type moves. So with team options, you're gonna have to look for some hazard control. This thing is gonna take a bit of damage on rocks, and you're just gonna try to get those hazards out of the way, as hazard stacking could be a problem for Pinsir overall. And just hazards, you will need to set up some hazards, maybe set up a sticky whip to even help out with his 105 speed, just to make him a little bit better. Another point I'll put down is he's an excellent wall breaker. Obviously he has moves such as close combat, earthquake, hard hitting moves. Knockoff allows it to take off the opponent's items if they have like an assault vest, which won't really matter for Pinsir, but leftovers, etc. And also substitute, you might predict the swap, so substitute Swords Dance, and then just quick attack away and win yourself there. So that's really what I believe on Mega Pinsir. So let's just hop into some movesets you could run in the league formats. Alright guys, into the sets. So I decided to go with the most basic set right away. So we got our Mega Pinsir for Pinsirite and the ability Hyper Cutter before Mega Evolving. So it prevents other Pokemon from lowering this Pokemon's attack stat, which is our regular or most important stat, because we're not going with a special attacking Pinsir unless you're very meta, I would say. So the moves I would decided to go for Swords Dance, Quick Attack, Close Combat, Facade. These are very standard sets for Pinsir. It's a very basic Pokemon in my opinion, with a jolly nature. So Swords Dance allows you, if you think that that Pokemon might, how would you say, go or switch out, you decide to go for a Swords Dance, go +2, then Quick Attack, which is now priority, or it is priority now with Aerial Aid, making it a stab flying type move, which is going to do even more damage. Close Combat, your 120 base power fighting type move hits normal type super effective, and it's super high base power and never misses. Facade, you can run either Facade or Return in my opinion, or even Frustration. But these two moves are pretty awesome, because Facade, 70 base power, but it's normal type, so it switches to a flying type move, but its power doubles if burnt, poison, or paralyzed. So if you switch to such as a Will-O-Wisp, this will do it will do even more work in my opinion. It doubles its attack, only with facade though, so you might just have to spam facade at that point. But it will double that, get stab, giving it a whopping 210 power, which is amazing. Return does even more because you get 100 or around base 102, I believe, when you're max happiness. So you get stab on that now. So you're looking at about 153 or stab, something like that, or with stab base power, which is not too bad. So obviously we're just gonna max out in our attack, put 105 in, or all their EVs into speed, and we're gonna go for a jolly nature as we don't need to boost our attack anymore. We're just trying to outspeed things at that moment. So Mega Pinsir, very basic Pokemon. So let's just move over to something more ambitious. Right here we see something more ambitious, guys. As I said, Mega Pinsir with Substitute, Sword Dance, Quick Attack, Close Combat. This is a very weird set. Substitute allows you, maybe you're predicting a Thunder Wave, such as to use Substitute in. They can't break your sub, so you could Sword Dance in there. Once they break your sub, you could be Quick Attacking all you want, or Close Combating, whatever suits your deal. And if you want to, you can make it a physical wall. This is very, not, I wouldn't recommend this, but it would work, I believe. You could also do all special defensive, but this set is quite out of the ordinary, and most people will never run this, and it's just this set most of the time. So that's all I have really to say about Mega Pinsir. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more awesome content like this. Till then, peace out and enjoy your day.